Alright folks, today we're diving into the world of adorable fiberglass eggs. 3 of the most popular 13-foot trailers on the market. The Scamp 13, the Escape 13, and the Trillium Heritage 1300. These things are tiny, lightweight, and if you squint, kind of cute. I'm going to walk you through each one of the trailers, and we'll talk specs, interior features, sleeping comfort, towing realities, and everything else that actually matters when you're buying a 13-foot fiberglass trailer. And yes, I will be brutally honest, because I've crawled inside enough of these to know the difference between cozy and I can feel the walls closing in. Before we get into it, here's a look at a table I created to show you all of the key specs side by side. Don't worry, I'm going to go through all of this in detail throughout this video. And leave a comment below and let me know which model is your favorite. Okay, let's get going. If fiberglass trailers had a Mount Rushmore, the Scamp would be George Washington. Let's talk base specs. The Scamp 13 is 13 feet long, 7 feet 6 inches tall on the outside, and has an interior height of 6 feet. Now, I'm just a regular height guy, but even I know 6 feet inside means if you're tall, you're going to be doing that gentle hunch all weekend long. You know the one? Your chiropractor loves it. The dry weight is about 1,600 pounds, which is amazing. The GVWR is 2,200 pounds, and tongue weight sits around 180 pounds, which means most mid-size SUVs can tow it without panicking. Next, let's look at the interior features. Scamp interiors are famously simple. You get what you need, and not a lot that you don't. Toilet? Optional, depending on the layout. Shower? Also optional, depending on the layout. In other words, Scamp lives by the motto, do you really need to pee indoors? There's no oven, no microwave, but you do get a 2-burner cooktop, a sink, and a fridge. And honestly, that's plenty for a trailer of this size. If you're trying to roast a turkey inside a 13-foot camper, you're probably living life wrong. No TV, no stereo. Scamp assumes you've already bought a phone and a Bluetooth speaker like everyone else in the world. Air conditioner, optional. Vent fan, optional. Furnace, also optional. Scamp's upgrade list is basically a menu. How comfortable would you like to be? And how much money do you want to spend avoiding hypothermia? Let's talk sleeping area. The Scamp 13 packs 3 beds and a sleeping capacity of 4 people. Now, I don't know who these 4 people are, but they must really like each other. Or at least they don't mind sharing morning breath. The main bed is 76 inches by 54 inches, basically a full size. If you're a couple, that's a nice snug fit, but let's be clear, you're not going to be having any room to roll around. Next, exterior features. The awning is optional. You get 1 propane tank, or more if you want to pay for it. There's no exterior storage, which means you're keeping your hoses and leveling blocks inside with you like a treasured family heirloom. It has electric brakes, a leaf spring axle, and a spare tire is actually standard on this one. You get a water heater, a 12-gallon fresh water tank, a 21-gallon gray water tank, and an optional black water tank. Again, the theme here is, if you want a toilet, you've got to pay for it. It does come with a lead-acid battery. Yes, the old-fashioned wet cell style that demands attention like a needy houseplant. You also get 30 amp shore power, it's solar ready, and optional solar panels. There is no surge protector included. Let's talk about price. The Scamp 13 starts at $22,395 US. Honestly, pretty fair for a handmade fiberglass trailer in 2025. Now let's talk about this new release, the Escape 13. Escape basically said, what if we made a 13-foot trailer but packed it with as many standard features as possible without making it explode? So we'll start with the base specs. The Escape is a bit bigger, 13 feet 8 inches long, and it's 8 feet 6.5 inches tall, which means it towers over the Scamp like a big brother who hit a growth spurt. The interior height is 6 feet 1 inches, and trust me, that 1 extra inch can mean the difference between standing comfortably and doing that weird half hunch like you're sneaking into a crime scene. The dry weight is 1,850 pounds, beefier than the Scamp, with a GVWR of 2,500 pounds and a tongue weight of 250 pounds. So this one sits in that feels substantial but is towable category. Next, we'll have a look at the interior features. Okay, big thing here. The Escape 13 does not have a toilet or a shower option. Nope, none, nada. You're either a campground bathroom enjoyer or a portable toilet sort of person. You get a 2-burner cooktop, sink, and a fridge. Still no oven or microwave, no TV, no stereo. Air conditioning? Also nope. But you do get a vent fan, and a furnace is standard, which is nice because being cold is only fun for exactly 0 people. Let's talk about the sleeping area. You get 2 beds, sleeping capacity for 3 people. The primary bed is 76 inches by 54 inches, so the same as the Scamp. Honestly, 3 people in a 13-foot trailer sounds like the beginning of either a sitcom or maybe a disaster movie. Let's talk about exterior features. The awning is actually standard. I love that you don't have to pay extra for this. You get 2 propane tanks, which is great for longer trips or those situations where you forgot to check your levels and suddenly your furnace stops working in the middle of the night and you're left thinking, this is probably how the pioneers lived. There's an optional exterior storage compartment, which is a big improvement over storing your hoses in your underwear drawer. The Escape has electric brakes and uses a torsion axle, smoother and nicer than leaf spring. The spare tire is optional. And in terms of the water system, Escape gives you a water heater, a 20-gallon freshwater tank, but they haven't officially published the gray water tank capacity yet. There's no black tank because, again, there's no toilet. The electrical system is next, and this is where Escape flexes. You get a lithium battery standard. It's also solar ready and has a built-in surge protector. This is the trailer for people who want more modern electrical, but don't want to worry about babysitting a battery. And finally, the price. The Escape 13 starts at $23,999 US, $1,000 more than the Scamp, but with that electrical system, it actually makes sense. And finally, the Trillium Heritage 1300. It's tiny, light, and surprisingly capable. The kind of trailer that quietly does its job while everyone else is struggling to lift their tongue weight. Start with the base specs. It's 13 feet 5 inches long with an exterior height of 7 feet 11 inches, so shorter than the Escape, taller than the Scamp. It has an interior height of 6 feet 2 inches. Plenty of headroom, unless you're part giraffe. The dry weight on this one is just 1,350 pounds, the smallest number in the whole video. Towing this is like towing a large shopping cart filled with hopes, dreams, and some Canadian pride. The GVWR on this one is 2,200 pounds, and it has a tongue weight of around 165 pounds. If we look at some of the interior features next, does it have a toilet? That's optional. Shower? Optional. Basically, Trillium says, we can give you plumbing if you can give us money. There's no oven. The cooktop is optional, the microwave is optional, but the sink and fridge are both standard. Again, in this one, there's no TV, no stereo. Air conditioner and furnace both are optional, but the vent fan is included. This one has 3 beds, which can sleep up to 4, so again, this is a trailer for families who actually get along, or couples who want options. The primary bed in this one is 76 inches by 46 inches, so a bit narrower than the others. That is a cozy bed. Some may say very cozy. Some might say, I'm sleeping outside tonight. Next, talk about the exterior features. Awning on this one is optional. Propane tank setup varies by build. Is there exterior storage? Yes, and it's standard, and this is a huge plus. You also get electric brakes, a torsion axle, but the spare tire is optional. Looking at the water system on this one, you get an optional water heater, a 20-gallon fresh water tank, a 23-gallon gray water tank, and of course an optional black water tank. The electrical system on this one goes back to that lead acid battery. It is solar ready, but here's the flex. You do get a 175-watt solar panel included. That's standard, and that's not a typo. You don't, however, get a surge protector. So, what about the price? The Trillium costs $28,227 US, the priciest of the whole bunch. You get the solar panel and, well, mostly just that. Your wallet might still cry, but hey, at least the sun's on your side. Alright, which one should you choose? Let me break it down quick and painless. Get the Scamp 13 if you want lowest price, classic fiberglass design, tons of layout options, and a simple interior that just works. Get the Escape 13 if you want the best battery setup, loads of standard features, and a taller exterior and interior. You also get a new, freshly designed trailer with quality construction. Finally, get the Trillium Heritage 1300 if you want the lightest weight of all three, an included solar panel, and a classic RV that's made a comeback. All three are great, but in my opinion, you're getting the best value with the Escape 13. If you have questions that I didn't answer in this video, leave a comment below and I'll do my best to answer them. And, of course, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. Hope to see you again in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out. And don't forget to come back tomorrow to see where we go next.